guys, very glad to have you back with me for more Zomboid. Now things are moving quite slowly, I agree, you know, snail's pace, but we're about to embark on something more exciting, you know. And as much as I want to get this plastered and you know, tie all the floors and stuff like that, in fact we could just plaster it just for a giggle just now, but we need to read some books today. It's 14:50. We need to read some books, and it's probably going to take us way longer than we have. Oh, apologies, you know, just so you know, yeah, last night we killed a few zombies on the way home, stabbed them up in their face. We checked a load of corpses on the way back trying to find bags, and we couldn't find any. So we're going to mutilate these three big hiking bags. We're going to take that paint brush because I think we need that. And we're just going to plaster these walls here, just to get this done. You know, it'd be very nice and pretty. You can paint the door too, but it's kind of, it doesn't show up much, if that makes sense. And whoever it was, I think it could have been Andrew, is totally right. When we put a pillar down here to sort of bridge this little gap, it will look a little bit ugly, but hopefully our choice of is that it? Is that all gone already? Yeah, blimey, okay. Alright, well, let's just stick this down here, and the paintbrush as well. Yeah. Yeah, so we need to finish reading Expert Cooking, really. The most important of these, I suppose, would be Carpentry. So if we only get to do one today, it'll be that one. Surely there's a seed bearing by now. No, it's still ready for harvest. Young tomato, ready for harvest, cabbages. And what we got here, in bloom. So we are going to go and nick some, I don't know what, potatoes for the sake of it. And I think I can't be bothered to make salads right now. I think it's just going to be a case of, you know, eat the fucking shit. Just eat it. Eat all. These are massive hunks of meat, so hopefully that'll do the job. We'll eat all this, we'll come in here and hide, and the rest of today we're going to just read this Master Carpentry book. We need to read all these books, really. They're all important, but you know, my god, is it boring. We took slow reader, it's our fault, I can't complain here, but you know, it's still a ball ache nonetheless. Yeah, my goodness me, you know, the fine Alice pack, the fine leather involved in that with the silkworms and all this. It doesn't even stop at the silkworms and the silk and the boiling this, that or the other, the cocoon to get the threads and everything. You know, and having to fucking, you know, tan the leather, rose tan the leather and everything. My goodness me, yeah, it's beyond a, you know, it's beyond a stitch in the dick, it's beyond a bollock ache, it's an absolute, you know, testicle buster, I'd say, you know, to the point that it's not really viable. Now, I suppose I'll quickly go back, don't I? I'll quickly go back to doing all this nonsense. No, fuck that shit. Unless we got stuff which isn't fresh anymore, like that turkey. How's the chicken doing? Where is it? It's the same thing. Okay, do a double turkey chicken salad. And don't let me forget about cutting up these bags. So before I do forget, where are they? Big hiking bag. Let's do one for the time being. Recycle bag. Oh, it doesn't like that. Keep scissors. Let's see what we get out of this. Okay, we've got the zipper. We need that nylon cloth. I think we need 8. And then we probably want to build a couple of these bags. We need thread as well and a needle, I believe. So we'll give that a go tomorrow. Let's do the last one as well. We're turning these into better bags, so I don't feel too guilty about cutting up. You know, oh, we need one more. Okay. I don't see any reason why we should go to sleep. Let's just carry on reading this. Yeah, it needs to be read, so that's what we're going to do. One of those things. Yeah, guys, you know, quite a few have been watching for a while, and like I say, I appreciate it. But yeah, just I'd be interested to know how you're getting on with your own characters. You know, so if you feel like commenting about that, then go ahead, because I'll be interested to hear. You know, to hear how you play the game as well. You know, I'm sort of an advocate of not cheating and not exploiting and stuff. I say that, but I use the crates to my advantage. I use them to confuse the zombies. They kind of get stuck on them. If you watch season 3, I did a lot of that in there, you know, while I twatted them about with the axe. And Vortex had mentioned, you know, if and when you die, it would be a case of when, I suppose. He said, you know, please just continue the campaign, so all this stuff is still here, and you just, you know, come back to it with a new character who will be granted, you know, rock bottom on skills and stuff. But I don't play it that way, I'm afraid, you know. Otherwise, I tell you, my tactic would be pretty straightforward. At the start of any campaign, I'll just go around. I'll probably choose a fast moving, low sleep, quick transferring character, expendable if you like, and I would just go and gather loads of materials. I'd probably head straight for warehouses or hardware stores, gather axes, gather building materials, gather, you know, some of the rarer items, and I'd just go and I'd choose like a spot where I wanted my joint to be, and I'd go and dump all the stuff there, and if I survived that, I'd go out and get more stuff, and I'd keep doing it until they died. Then I'd start the game again with another such character. I'd go, you know, bearing in mind that the world regenerates, so all the stuff from the hardware store from game 1 is refreshed, go back and get another load of axes, and basically I'd keep doing that until, you know, like I'd more or less start the game with the real deal character whose skills you could then sort of alter because you've already got everything you need. And you know, you'd start off with like 30 axes and all the materials, you know, you could wish for. So for me, that's not in the spirit of the hardcore game. But I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, well, that's just bloody extreme. You know, you're just a massive cunty if that's what you do at the start of the game. But you know, yeah, it'd be something like that. You know, it might not be quite as bad as that, but there's no real fear. I have a tremendous fear of dying at the moment because all of this would be lost, because I wouldn't start with it again, you know. I'd have to start from scratch. Rotten, yeah, piss off. Right, so what we need then is to run the clock down. I know you're tired, mate. We're going to run the clock down, and then we're going to what am I talking about? I've got respawn on the brain. Yeah, then we're going to head south. So we need to get ourselves ready, I suppose, to go and do this. So how do we build this Alice pack? We need needle and thread, presumably. Oh god, we don't have much thread. Does twine do the same job? Can we make thread? Shit one, boys. We have thread down here, right? Needle. Do we have thread as well? No, we don't. Interesting. It doesn't tell you what type of bag it is. Do I need to... Hydro, do I need to report this to you, mate? Or I suppose you might well be watching this if you haven't got bored yet. But this seems like it's... I want to know what kind of bag I'm making. I mean, for me it's fairly obvious because I know what a school bag looks like. I know what a duffel bag, a normal hiking bag and a big hiking bag looks like. Is that a camping bag or is that something? One of those is a camping bag. Is that a regular Alice pack? And that's the big bastard Alice pack. So let's have a look at this. Oh, it's taken a while to make. That's got to be a good sign. So the thread's at 100%. Let's see what it does to it. large Alice pack. Where's my thread? Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. So let's have a look here. Capacity 30, weight reduction 95. I don't have a big hiking bag to compare it to, but I do have my camping backpack. So that's 24 and 82. So the Alice bag is better. It's bloody well better. 30, 95. Yeah, man. It's much better. So what we're going to do then is put that large plant down as well. The large plant is basically... Oh, do behave yourself. Yes. Whoa. Yeah, I'm going to put one there, and I need another one to go over there as well. It's going to look lovely. Yeah, it's going to be the entrance way. You're going to have a little path coming out here, straight onto the jetty. You know, we're going to build a jetty out here. It's going to be our boathouse. We're going to fish, we're going to barbecue that fish, we're going to drink beer, we get a little fridge, we're going to make our own beer if we can't find any, god damn it. If we can't do that, I know you can make cider. We're very hungry because I've been banging on at you. Oi. Now we just need one more nylon cloth and we might be able to upgrade Sheba. You know what I mean, Bubba? Because if we're going out to do this thing, then we want maximum capacity. Sorry if I'm breathing at you, but you know me by now, I do that kind of thing. Climbing pack, recycle that bastard. Come on. Yes, mate. Make the big Alice bag. Oh, and we're very hungry. That we need to sort that out. Okay, we've got two of them. Eat this. Then we'll try and get to bed before sort of 4 o'clock and aim to wake up. We'll set the alarm. We'll wake up early and off we'll jolly well go. And might just well take a stock of potatoes out with us because I can't be pissed around with making salads. I think we're going to leave that shit at home. Yeah, we haven't even read the rest of that book, but everything's going to go rotten by the time we get back. Hopefully our crops won't have rotted, but if they have, so be it, you know. So be it. Right. Yes. Turkey meat. Eat all of it. And then what we need to do is Sheba. Oh yeah, soap. And we've got these tiles here. Will they look any good in here? I don't know. Let's have a look. I'm not sure if they will. I don't know. We'll do it for the sake of it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I don't think we're going to have enough. Oh, it's got this very specific. But at least we can stick them down here. You know, if we don't want them in here in particular, we can put them elsewhere. We've got a few more. So how many more would we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I mean, we can go and fetch more. We've got some in here. We need 6 more on top of that. It might be too stark. The white here might be just too much. We might prefer this in the kitchen or something like that, or the bathroom maybe. I don't know. Shouldn't even be considering these luxury things, should I? That's way out there. If I don't harvest these soon, they're going to go bad. that'll be the last thing we do before we leave. Right, put that soap down there. Okay, Sheba. Alright, so we're ready to rock. We're ready to take your bags off of you, I'm afraid, darling. Unequip. Just because I'm a little bit paranoid about these things. Remove bags from dog. How are we doing for time? Shit one, boys. Big hiking bag with pouches. So we're 25 and 80. So it's not even as good as the Alice pack before we've bloody well done anything. Can we take the pouches off? Oh, I don't think we can. What a bummer, man. Oh dear, oh dear. Right. I tell you what, let's make this as 30 episode 1. If I cut it here, guys, I'll join it up again. I don't want this whole episode to be just what we've done. It's not enough. So I'll see you in a second. Ciao. Welcome back, guys. It's been a day or so for me. A second for you. How did we get on with that book? Okay, we've got the 2 large Alice packs. Did we finish reading Carpentry 4? I suppose we can check by doing this. Oh dear, oh dear. Yes, we have got a times 16 multiplier for it. So yeah, by the end of today we are... Oh, okay. We are good to go. Yeah, we are good to go by the end of today. Yeah, so we need to figure out what we want to do with Sheba, and the 2 large Alice packs, we might as well... The thing is, right, I don't think we can get those duct tapes back off of... so we're going to take all that and put it in the main inventory. I don't think we can get the duct tapes off those big hiking bags. Unfortunately, I think they're kind of stuck on there. But the Alice bags that we've got are still better than that. 30 and 95. So one of these is going on our back. Oh shit one, boys. Okay, well, 25 and 80. $24 and 82. It's by the by reel, isn't it? We'll put the camping bag in there. Well, that's a bit of a bummer. I would have thought you'd be able to equip these suckers on... Oh, you can equip on your back. I just didn't see it. Okay. Right, nice. Okay, then that's it. No questions then. We'll put those ones back in there. Okay, and mate, all that stuff, the favourite stuff, is going to go back inside. Oh, it's pissing down on us. And then we're going to get going out on our adventure. Ready for harvest, ready for harvest. Okay, if they don't give us seeds by the time we get to tomorrow morning, then we'll just sack it all off. I'm going to set our alarm now. OBS, are you with me, brother? Yeah. Nylon cloth. We'll take the canteen out with us. Need to juice some tomatoes before they go off. The zippers can go down there. Oh man, cockroach. Frank, yeah, haven't seen that film in ages. You know what a huss it is, Frank? That's a pig that don't fly straight. No, we're not going to recycle that. We are going to go, eventually we'll go primary with that, with Sheba in secondary position. Right, so let's get all the favourite stuff back into the big backpack. And we ought to be quite, what's the word now? No, don't do that to me, dude. Oh. Can I not put anything in Sheba? That would be a bit of a bummer. Oh right, gotcha. She hasn't got any bags on her. I see. We might come across some more bits of duct tape while we're out and about. I'm going to pick up that nylon again and the zipper. It doesn't weigh much. Okay, yeah, that's the new plan, guys. If we're out and about, we might come across some bags that we can recycle. The crux of it is we want to turn these Alice packs into large Alice packs with pouches before we commit them to Sheba, really. Let's take her off secondary. Where are you, Sheba? I can't see you. Where have you gone? Of course, you're right at the top. Unequip. And which ones are we going to put on her? Where have you gone, lass? Okay. There we go. So, everything's in order again. Put these in the backpack. Got the suture needle. So we need the thread and the needle, which doesn't weigh much, in case we make any more bags. Yeah. Okay. Do we need to take the saw out with us? We probably do want to take one hammer and one saw and one screwdriver, just in case. That kitchen knife is looking worse for wear, so we want to swap that out with something else. We might take a survival axe with us as a weapon, you know, a good condition one. Mate, I just want us to be just ready to go, ready to rock, you know what I mean? Eat this turkey meat. Eat all. And again some. Okay. Set alarm. Alarm on. No. 6 o'clock. Okay. Okay. Right. Rotten tomatoes. Okay. Rotten cooked. Cooked. We're just going to eat the potatoes raw. No time for, you know, fucking about. So we need to get our weapons sorted out. The hunting knife has seen better days. What can we stab them with that doesn't weigh much, would be the question. Probably a good old screwdriver. Let's put that one back in there. Let's take that one out with us. That doubles up for dismantling stuff and for stabbing. So I'm going to put that one down, and we're going to take a good condition survival axe and we're going to equip it one-handed. Okay, the scissors, as much as I don't want to be carrying them around with us, are going to have to go in there. The bowl can stay behind. Spiffo, you're staying behind, buddy, I'm afraid. And I think we haven't really got time for fucking around with BBs and slingshots and stuff. So I think that's basically it. Put the dirty bandage in with all the clean ones, just for, you know, the sake of it. Right. Okay, so we've got the hammer, we've got the screwdriver, I've got the saw. Yeah, okay, I think we're good to go. I think we're ready to rock. Let's go sleep. Okay, here we go, guys, here we go. We're getting to something meaningful now. does make me a little bit paranoid, because when we go out, excuse me, from one place to another, we tend to die. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Off. Okay. Harvest regardless. In bloom. Harvest. I'm taking all this stuff with us, guys, because we can just munch it. We can just munch it as we go. Yeah. Don't often use this door. Pretty cool. Eat your raw broccoli. Good man. Okay, off we jolly well go. I've probably forgotten something, but if I have, you know, so be it. I thought we'd been in here before. Or did we save it? Maybe we saved it. Yeah, screw it, we'll leave it for today. You never know. Trust it to rain on us, man. Checking bins now for corks and stuff like that. Check these ones as well. So we've got a few bits and pieces there that we can pick up should we need it. And off we jolly well go. Yeah, off to Muldra. We're going to take a little bit of a funny route, but you know, it's our choice. We can do that. That's the freedom of the game, baby. Whew. Yeah. We're saying goodbye to Rosewood for now. Yeah, and then what we need to do later is obviously get stuck into tracking animals and hunting and stuff. I didn't want to do it and then leave the animals for like 3 days and come back to find that they're dead. We want to keep our eyes peeled for tongs, for corks, for a meat cleaver or a butcher knife, so that we can harvest the meat when we do hunt animals. And then when we get back, yeah, we're going to get stuck into hunting, tracking, try and get the trapping skill up. We might have to go tree bashing to get blunt maintenance up to level 2. Soon on the cards will be, you know, ye old target practice with BBs and stuff. And then after that, hang on, I just need to check the map, guys. Yeah, it's a long way, but it's fine. I might do a little bit of cut 2 in these journeys because, you know, this can take quite a while. If I'm on form and I can bullshit to you, it's no problem, but, you know, avoid the awkward silences and we can just, you know, cut to when we arrive, maybe. Yeah, so there's all that when we get back, as well as composing a shopping list for things, you know, things that we need for our house to come along, you know, because there are a few things that we're going to want to decorate it and whatnot. And then we'll go into town and just loot everything, rob everything. So we're going to go up here, and there's a little farmer's market up here, and we haven't been here before, so, you know, it's always interesting. At least we haven't been here before with this chap. So a little farm, little market, all lovely. Give him a little rest when we get here. There we go, Richard. How is that, mate? Bit of sprinting level for you, sir. no chances, you know. We're not taking any risks here. What we got? Nail, super glue, why not? Fly swatter, interesting. I've not seen one before, so we'll take it because, you know, later on down the line, if that's the one thing we need to build something, to progress something, I'll be pretty fucked off. Okay, let's have a look at this place then. We want to nick some benches, medium box with trash. I said I wouldn't mess about with oh, we have got broccoli seeds. Okay, cool. Yeah, I said I wouldn't mess about with junkyards, but you know, if there are certain items that we can only get using it, then we're kind of at its mercy, aren't we? I'm a little bit paranoid about stepping inside anywhere. Exactly, mate. Fucking hell. God, I can't see shit from shat. I don't think there's going to be... Oh, mate, that just saddens me. There's jalapenos and stuff in here, which we love. And it's all gone bloody rotten. These juice, you know, bottles of juice are going to be helpful because we can use the empties to... Fuck me, Jenkins. Die, lady. Ah, keys to the crib. Thank you very much. Right. Chippers. Yeah, givesies. We're going to dump the baseball bat and the trash out on the road so that if we ever come past here again, you know, could potentially do the same with the food because it might be too much. Box of jars, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Good for the preservation effort. Yeah, we don't need charcoal. Don't need the scales. Where was that lady banging? Was she just banging on the door randomly? That displeases me. How are we doing, OBS? You guys are in for a treat. This is going to be a long episode. We're just going to have a little look in here, and then we might have to call it a day. Fucking hell. Don't want to go inside there, do I? Goodness me. Okay. Uh-oh. Caffeine pills, beta blockers. Like toilets or something as well. Can I hear a helicopter? Do I hear a helicopter? I don't know. Loud noises is what I hear. Almost sounds like there's a helicopter. Guys, I think we're... No, maybe not. I'm going to leave it here. We're going to progress on. So let me just check the map here and see if there's anything else we need to check out. Yeah, there's a few houses up on the way here. So we're going to check those out and then move up to the warehouses just north of here, which we've already been to, but you never know, we might have missed something important which has come to light now that we know a little bit more about Hydrocraft. Guys, thanks so much. I'm going to piece this together and get this episode out to you. Yeah, take it easy, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Chowsy Ozzy was still alive, baby. Whoop whoop.